Hello, my name is Rick. Welcome to the Dwarven Fortress of Peakfortunes. Today is a special day in this fort. We're going to attempt to fire up the magma forges. I don't have any practice with minecarts, so I've set up something way more complicated. I have built 40 pumps to raise magma from the magma sea up to higher than the lowest cave level into a newly built forge area in the fort. This is what it looks like when I go down levels in the fort, showing the hallways to the pump. Here is what is at stake. If the pumps work the way I want, the dwarves will not need fuel to run their forges anymore. This will save them on making coke from coal and then burning that to run their forges. If I've installed any of the pumps to run the wrong direction, it's no big deal. When run, the pump would pump nothing from the wrong direction. But if I've missed even one diagonal block, the magma could potentially either burn up the nearest dwarf operating a pump, or even start running downhill into the fort, creating a hazard on the lower levels. It's not going to light the fort on fire or be a fort-ending catastrophe, but it's possible that a lot of dwarves could get killed while making a construction project, as usual. As a safety precaution, I have not yet dug out the bit of stone that will open the magma sea to the pumps. I put in this bridge to seal up the fort from the magma sea when we're done. Let's test it to see that it's hooked up. Okay, that's done. We have more than enough dwarves in this fort to run 40 pumps at once, so long as they are not busy doing something else. For instance, a massive construction project. At the moment, there is not a lot going on in the fort. Just to make sure all the pumps get run at once, I've assigned more than 80 people to be pump operators. I am deliberately not assigning weapon crafters or armor makers for this, as I think there's a reasonable chance something goes wrong on the first try. I've done something like this several times before, and it's very easy to get a few pumps built the wrong way around, or miss some detail in the construction. In the past, I've had to stop and make a few adjustments before trying again. I've also had it work perfectly the first try. When you are having 40 dwarves labor right next to an open pit of magma, the way these guys will, there is a very reasonable chance that one of them will trip over their own feet and fall into it. If any monsters get into the lower levels of the fort, the pump operators could also dodge into the magma accidentally. If this fort suffered some kind of accident that caused 20 dwarves to fall into magma, or had it leak down the stairs onto them, that would not be all that surprising, really. But that's a chance I'm willing to take. So let's try it and see what happens. First, I'll have a miner channel this square to open it up to the magma below. Now, to make the pumps work, we have to have them all running at the same time. Even a single pump not being operated will mean magma not flowing to the magma forge level where we want it. Since the lowest levels are the farthest away, I'm going to start the bottom 10 pumps first, and then unpause the game and let them get started on their way before ordering more. Oh, this is some riveting footage. Come on, miner, where are you? There we go. Okay, there, that's done now. I'm going to give the game a good 10 seconds to send those guys on their way. Now I'm going to turn 10 more pumps on, and it's really not that bad because they're usually so close together I could just keep going up levels and the cursor keeps activating them. Now I'm going to give them a good another 10 seconds. Okay, this should be the last 10 to activate. Okay, they should all be activated, so the only thing left to do now is wait for someone to come down to the lower levels and start actually pumping the pumps. This guy was down here already, so he's got a way big head start on everybody else. You can watch the frames per second fall, and the number of idlers go to very low in the fort. This should take quite a few people. Oh, good. Alright, people are arriving, and the pumping is happening. Here we are, 3 levels up from the Magma Sea. This guy has not yet arrived. Let's see if he does. Come on, come on. Other people are doing it. Yeah, good for you. Good job. Oh no, I missed one somehow. So hopefully someone gets over here quick. We got 40 other well-behaved dwarves. Someone quick, come pump this thing. It's important. Oh no, it just started raining. There's something that happens a lot. Come on, come on. We're not that far from the surface. What's taking so long? I know time is passing. These events keep happening. Oh, come on, you're killing me here. Oh, there we go. They did it. And they did it so quickly, I couldn't get up the levels fast enough to show these hallways being filled up. Because when the magma gets here and it's filling up these narrow hallways, it fills it up really quickly. It's not like filling up a large space, which takes up some time. To keep from putting unneeded magma into the system, I'm going to tell the lowest 10 pumps to stop operating one at a time, lowest first, and letting it run just a tiny bit between each order. What this is going to do is stop putting magma into the system while what is there in the system flows to the top. I've just realized that's not going to work in this fort because they've already put 7's worth of magma absolutely everywhere. So I may as well just mass fire the magma pump guys. And it's not going to calculate constantly because it's all just constantly 7. So that's not going to be a problem for frames per second or anything like that. Just to demonstrate that the magma forges are working, we can give them new tasks. Hey, look at that. No recent deaths in the announcements. Sorry to disappoint you, but there was always a chance this would go off without a hitch. I see from these reports that a bunch of people are hunting, and I don't want that, so I'm going to go into Dwarf Therapist and make sure all that gets turned off. Alright, these reports must be somewhat old because I don't have anyone I can control who is hunting at the moment. Although I notice some of the members of my fort that I can't control still do have hunting activated, at least it looks like. I see we have a petition available, and it is Sinner Earwatch, who wishes to reside in Peakfortunes for the purpose of entertaining citizens and visitors. And normally I would say no, because we don't want that many extra people hanging around the fort. But this person is a lady consort. She has a status to some other organization. So I feel like if we let her in, we might expand our political power a little bit. So just this once, I'm going to say yes. Approved. Well, sorry no one died. That seems out of character for Dwarf Fortress. I hope you enjoyed this episode anyway. If you like what you saw, please like, comment, or subscribe. If you really want to support my channel, tell a friend. There's going to be some buttons appearing on the screen. They will take you to videos you might enjoy. Thanks for watching.